Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another squad building video. And Team of the Year is now out, so you guys can expect some Team of the Year stuff from me. But for now, we've got an actual squad here, and it is kind of like the previous one. Again, it is a 3-5-2 formation, mainly because that's my favorite one, and I only enjoy showing you guys squads that I actually enjoy playing with, because otherwise it kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, what's the point of me showing you guys a team that I don't really enjoy playing? But don't worry guys, there will be other formations and things like that coming your way soon. But first up, we have Joe Hart in goals, and Joe Hart is a solid keeper. He's very good. He's got good reflexes, but my god, his biggest weakness for me has got to be the near post goals. Now, I understand in FIFA, those are always very strong, and they are much improved from FIFA 12, but I have to admit, with the goalkeeper Joe Hart, I just find as though that he lets in a lot more near post goals than most keepers do. But, you know, I do understand that it's quite a common thing in FIFA 13, but I just feel for some reason with him, he seems to concede the most near post goals for me. So that's something to keep in mind. If you really can't stand near post goals, then Joe Hart probably isn't the keeper for you. Maybe you try someone like Petr Cech and you know, other keepers like that. But the back three, pretty solid. You got Boateng. Boateng's actually perfect for that centre-back role. He doesn't necessarily go and attack too much. Kompany's good as well. And David Luiz, we all know what David Luiz is like. He's got a high attacking work rate, which in honesty does actually punish me and is not perfect for the 3-5-2 formation because of his high attacking work rate. And there are occasions where I have noticed him, you know, out of position. Kompany, you know, just a beast as always. Xavi Martinez, he seems to be everywhere always, so that's really important. Xavi Garcia there, another player that I enjoy using, and another player who's relatively controversial because a lot of people don't actually like to use him because they find him out of position. For some reason, for me though, he seems to be in position quite a lot of time, and you know, does the job for me. He's relatively quick as well, so that's always important. Right mid, we have Ben Arfa, 5-star skills, a really good player. And then his on the opposite side of the team, we have Franck Ribéry, who is good, but I'm going to talk a little bit later on about why I think he's good and why I think he's bad. But like I said guys, this sort of setup at the moment is really solid. You got two nice attacking players on the left and right mid. Again, both of them have you know, good attacking work rates, but you know, it is really weak when it comes to the sort of right hand side of the team. Nasri there he is one of my favorite center attacking mids in the Premier League for sure. You guys will see I score some nice goals with him, and just because he links up so well with the attacking. Next up, and I understand you guys want to see some less pacey teams, but I had to try out Inform Walcott, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts on him just a little bit later in this video. I am trying to create teams that don't necessarily revolve around pace as much, but you know, I really wanted to make a team with Inform Walcott on it just to try him out, just to get a feel for what he's like. And of course, one of my favorite strikers in the game, Mario Balotelli, who featured in the last squad. So this is very much a Premier League side, but with a sprinkle of Bayern Munich players. And you know, it's a solid team. It works out well. And in this video, I'm going to discuss certain players, why they are good, why they are bad, and why I like this team and why I might not like this team. Also a few clips of certain things that I like and don't like about the team. But so Franck Ribéry, he is a really good player, but I will say this: if you don't play the right way, he will be absolutely useless for you, and in honesty, he will be a ghost on the pitch. He really will be. You know, he just sometimes he's fantastic in the game, other times he's nowhere to be seen. And a nice goal there from Nasri. Nasri's shooting is really incredible. Fantastic shot, good passing, and good dribbling as well. 4-star skills, so that always helps. And a nice goal there from Walcott. Walcott, as an informed player, I'm not going to talk too much about him because that's what a player review is for, but I find as though he isn't that great. His pace is good, but Franck Ribéry definitely feels faster for me. He feels like the better player. Walcott's finishing is good. It's nothing special, nothing to rant and rave about, but you know, it's good, and the way you use Walcott to the maximum potential is by playing LBY balls, pretty much. That's honestly the easiest way to do it. Another thing to do with Walcott is if the defense's team is kind of disorganized and you can see the guy is quite weak at defending, then that's something you guys have to keep in mind. And there, I'm actually, the next few clips are when I play against Air Japes, and one of the things that I noticed when playing Japes is that the right-hand side of this team is very weak, in the sense that David Luiz is so attacking-oriented that he often gets very carried away, and a lot of the times he'll get caught out of position, and that doesn't help with the fact that the right mid, Ben Arfa, is indeed a, you know, an attacking player. He's actually naturally a right wing, so as you can imagine, that right-hand side is so easy to, you know, if the player has, you know, relatively good knowledge of the game, then most of the time they'll be able to pick out that weak link in the team, and if they were, I don't want to say slightly intelligent, but if they knew what they were doing, then they would most definitely be able to punish you for that. But Ribery there with a very nice goal, and that's what Ribery is fantastic for. Again, in this game, I'm playing against Japes, but Ribery is perfect for those sort of situations. If you can get him on the ball and you're willing to run down the wing with him, maybe pull off a few skills or two, then he is magnificent. Like I said, otherwise, he's very much a ghost in the game and not that useful. But his pace, for me, feels faster than Walcott, and his acceleration or his burst in his pace is tremendous. He can beat, I'd say, 99% of the the right mids or, you know, right backs that he comes up against, because he is just fantastic in that sense. But not to mention his finishing is also good. But if you don't play him where he gets on the ball often, you're gonna find that he's actually relatively useless. Walcott there gets a bit of a, you know, he was in the right place at the right time. Another letdown for me about Walcott is the fact that he drops very deep. You'll often find he's mixing around with Xavi Martinez and Xavi Garcia as well. Both of which, you know, it's all right, but for me, I prefer my strikers just to stay at the top. If there's a breakaway or something there, I want to have options at the top. So that's something that really kind of wasn't that good for me about him. But I have to admit, he is a very quick player, and as you can see, he can certainly finish. Another thing about Walcott is he wants to use his right foot 90% of the time. He's very reluctant to use his left foot, which in some senses is okay, and you know, he'll do a magnificent shot with his right foot from one where you would have thought the left foot was better, but for some reason he manages to put it into the back of the net. But sometimes you're like, why do you not just use your left foot? So that's very much the basis of this team, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying me bringing back Ultimate Team, and I just wanted to show that clip for the reason that David Luiz is just a crazy center back when he does stay back and he's not attacking. Guys, another big thing is I'm going to be uploading some more affordable squads, if you want to say it like that. Also, let me know if you'd like to see any Team of the Year player reviews, or you know, any squads with Team of the Year players in them. I am more than happy to do so. I hope you guys are enjoying my Ultimate Team videos, and if you are, then leaving a like is always appreciated. It kind of lets me know that you guys are appreciating the Ultimate Team content. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.